Hey guys, I came up with a new video. It's been a long time. The weather today is really nice, and also today is Sunday, so I came up with this video. It's been a long time that I don't post a new video. It's because these days I don't really go on a trip anymore. Even though I go on a short trip, I was not in the mood to film the video, so I came up with this idea that I should talk about the journaling. So the weather is really nice today, you can see. Let's get started. So, I never really understood how powerful journaling could be until I actually really started doing it myself. For me, it became this way of reconnecting with who I am. With when you live alone, especially in a new country, away from your family, all alone in a new country, you have to deal with social life and you have to meet new people. You have to think about the others all the time. You try to fit in, and slowly, little by little, you kind of disconnected to yourself. You forget your goals and your directions and the path. Sometimes you can't focus on yourself anymore. Everything, they just feel blurry. And that's when it can be very overwhelming. So that's when I started journaling. That's exactly when the journaling helped me. By simply writing it down, I started to hear my own voice again, and I figure out what I actually like, what I actually don't like, kind of reconnected to myself, can focus myself more. I can solve the problems. What are the blockage I have? And I will write these down into my journal and find the solution. It actually, I have to say, it brought me back to myself. Before that, I honestly thought journaling was just writing random stuff in a notebook. Back then, when I was a teenager, like 16, 17, I used to write those journal. But, I didn't really realize that that would bring a deep, connect to your deep inner self. I didn't realize that. But then when I arrived here in Finland and I started journaling, I knew how precious journaling was and how it can benefit to your life in so many ways. And it slows you down when life feels too fast. It clears up your mind when everything is too messy. Like when you have thoughts in your head. You have so many thoughts in your head, but sometimes you don't know how to take the action, the blockage. For example, I wanted to start the YouTube, but I didn't know how to do that. The thoughts are just floating in your mind, and you can't take the action. But for me, journaling also helped me to take the action. When I write down those things, I want to do that thing. I kind of find a solution when I write those down. Basically, it clears up your mind. It basically organizes your thoughts and find the solution. It helps me to take the actual action. That's how journaling helped me in a way. What the coolest part is that you get to see your own growth, and when you look back at that old entry, you can see how far you have come and you have overcome and who you're becoming. And sometimes you even discover things by yourself that you didn't know. Oh, sorry, paper. You even discover the things about yourself you didn't know were there until you write those down. For me, journaling feels like having a conversation with myself, raw, honest, and private. It's like journaling is like a diary. It's like a book where you can be by yourself. You can express your thoughts it's like your own world. That's how it is. I've learned how to live more intention instead of just going with the flow. And so yeah, if you ever feel lost or disconnected, I really recommend just grabbing a notebook, write in a notebook. I also suggest that when you do journaling, use the physical book and physical pen instead of just gadgets.
Paljon on koira. Monton aitemina on. Tai kyllä. 4. 5.
Onko hän sinun veli?
On jo meitä mä aiti on. Hei, tuolla verkussa mä katsin.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. Can you guys see that? So pretty. I'll be sitting here for a while. I had to change place for. Can you guys hear that? Okay, I had to change for like 3 places for this video because there was people were sitting right next to me, and I feel a bit uncomfortable to speak to the camera. Oh, and the weather and the lighting is so good today. What I suggest you to do is that when you do journaling, use the physical book and physical pens. It's different from the journaling through the gadgets. When you do writing through the gadget, you're distracted. Like you're not by yourself, you know? It's like you will be distracted when you use. For me, I personally use the physical book so that I'm not distracted and I am focused, and my thoughts usually come out, especially when I'm writing in the physical book, not with the gadgets though, because with the gadgets I tend to get distracted very easily. That's a little thing about the journaling I wanted to share. Yeah, and that would be the end of the video. I'm not sure what I should do for my next video, but here it is. So see you guys in the next video. And also, when I was filming in this video, there was a mom and 2 kids just sitting right next to me, and the kids were very friendly. He was just talking to me. He's cute. I unexpectedly become more confident with the kids when talking to the kids, I guess.